He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That'll be intercepted.
Touchdown, Lions!
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Mendoza. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Here's Mendoza now on 2nd down. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Mendoza. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Mendoza to throw again. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. But he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Mendoza now on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Besh. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
For a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
In the air again, Mendoza. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Again, Mendoza. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
Off to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. Or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
The Lions all their first time out. New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's Goff. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
To return is Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genti, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Well, maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Mendoza moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On second down, here's Mendoza. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Throwing on third down, Mendoza. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to have the Raiders first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that fourth and long.
First down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. As intended for Brock Bowers.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Throwing again, it's Mendoza. Open man, that's Dante Fulton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, it's Mendoza. He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Fernando Mendoza. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense, let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Goff flushed to his left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Now facing third down and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
complete to
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here, second and 10. Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. That is caught, and he'll take it on in.
Complete to
Jahmyr
Jahmyr
Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That his second touchdown tonight. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. From the 34, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, Mendoza. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute... So critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run out of the gun with Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. Once again, it's Genty. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Genty. A gain of 4 yards.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Mendoza now on second down. He'll get this off to Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First and 10.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun
18-yard
snap
line.
for Mendoza. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Conklin goes in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's the Lions punt team now as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mendoza. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Mendoza. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, it is Mendoza. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long, and here's Mendoza. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and missed reads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
It's now 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. Now he's loose again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare...
We are across the Atlantic on the Emerald Isle as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the vibrant capital city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from the Emerald Isle. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And that'll be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll go again with Genty. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A gain of 3, second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. A run straight ahead with Genty. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Bernard on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
An entertaining start to this one.
Line.
More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. Pushing his way through. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Mendoza. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Second down and a little more than a yard here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
First down, Eagles.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shoves him aside. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Traden Sturts. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And, Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A nice little juke. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
2nd and 6. It's Barkley on the counter. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Ball gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Now a hit and a loose football.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
That's good.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
47-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw. Mendoza working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 48 yards. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Raiders 26, Eagles 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Gay now set to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
At the 17-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
3 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, you can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on 3rd down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Raiders have got him. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails. They just couldn't get their